everyone, my name is Eugenio and I'm going to show you the main welding bead techniques, which is stringer beads and wave beads. But before we start, make sure to wear our personal protective equipment or PPE like welding mask, leather gloves, leather apron, safety glasses, and safety shoes because it is good and safe practices by welders to protect from exposure to hazard and injuries during welding or cutting.
In this video, we need to remember the proper welding technique, which is the clamps. That stands for the current setting, length of the arc, angle of electrode, manipulation of the electrode, and the speed of the travel. This bead is what we call stringer bead. It is a straightforward procedure in which you either pull, drag, or push the torch across the joint in straight line without minimal movement from side to side. We also consider the good preparation of the materials to be welded. Make sure to clean the surfaces before you start welding.
So what is a weld bead? A weld bead is created by depositing a filler material into a joint between two pieces of metal. The stringer bead is used for welding stainless steel pipe since there is less tendency toward carbide precipitation. Stringer beads are recommended for welding all carbon and low alloy pipe in the vertical fixed position. And the maximum bead width should be limited to 3/8 inches or 10 mm. As a minimum, one complete circumferential bead should be completed before stopping or interrupting the welding sequence.
The second bead is what we call wave bead motion. It moves across the middle and hold on the sides of the material. Waves are also common on fillet welds. And of course, there are different types of waves, like for example, the zigzag, crescent, concave, or the convex motion. In addition to that, you can pause on each side of the weld to achieve a good tie in the metal pieces and prevent undercutting of the edges.
On the other hand, wave bead welding is exactly as it sounds. You will make a weaving pattern in order to cover a larger area. You use this motion to make cover welds over stringer beads or the multi-pass welding. The potential problems that can occur from poor weaving techniques is that you can undercut the weld bead edge as well as have a bad fusion. On top of that, A good weld, whether it's a stringer bead or a wave bead, it will be straight, uniform in width, have fused edges and be smooth, not have porosity, not have undercutting, not have any cracks, and not have any overlapping.